This is probably a fair representation of what you think about when we think about stress. And then when you think about we're sitting on the bathroom floor every month crying when you get your period, well, then what? But actually, on top of all of that is these other 3 types of stress. So you do, of course, have your emotional stress when we're sitting on the bathroom floor. That's number 1 stress. But then there is this dietary stress. Many of us think that we're eating healthy, but we might not be eating properly for our personal biochemistry in relation to fertility. So, for example, what was going on with Sonia, some of the things she was doing would have been perfect for the girl next to her. But for her, because of what her root cause problems were, it was working against her. So it's all to do with your personal biochemistry. Your fertility genuinely is as unique as your fingerprint, which is why you'll see my logo. It's a fingerprint. It's a fingerprint because we're bringing new life into the world, but it's a fingerprint because your fertility is as unique as your fingerprint. So then on top of the dietary stress, you've got pain and hidden inflammation. Hidden sources, such as the pathogens in your gut. If you suffer from painful periods or from chronic injury, that's a form of pain in your body. These autoimmune conditions, it's a form of pain. That's a form of stress. And because stress steals your fertility bandwidth in that way that we were talking earlier on, by using up energy that you shouldn't really be expecting to use for day-to-day running, and it's using that, because fertility isn't something that's critical for daily life, that's the first thing to go. And so that's why when you're dealing with stress, you're struggling so much with your hormones, and why we can't reproduce properly when we're dealing with those things. So just take a look at this next slide. So this is really important. It's a simplified version, obviously, of the hormone cascade that happens in your body. Pregnenolone, there at the top, is made of cholesterol. And when you're under stress, this converts to progesterone and then immediately to cortisol. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone. So everyone sees that on here, that when we get stressed, we get these red boxes. But look at what we're not making adequately when we are under stress. Look at that. We're not making DHEA, testosterone, estrogen. We're not making them adequately because of stress. Now, this again, it might not be what you think it is. What defines stress for your body is different from what you might identify as stress. I can't tell you how many ladies tell me they're not under stress, but then the results when I start looking at their bloods that they've had done before, they come back and like they speak for themselves. And this is some of the things that we're looking at here. All these hormones are critical for fertility. You already know that. I'm sure you already know that. But you also already know that there are multiple factors outside of your control at the moment which cause stress and this inflammation on your body. So the solution is not to sit back, relax, wait for it to happen. And now you know that there may be even more stress and inflammation on your body than you had previously thought.